We had this nice event, Power and Influence Awards, with my girl Sheena, and one of the first people to walk up here was the rapper Dee-1’s. Different type of music, really cool, really inspirational, positive. I want to talk to you. What influenced your style, and what made you be so different from everybody else in rapping?
Man, I actually think it's crazy that we consider it to be normal when you rap about killing people and rap about selling drugs and disrespecting women. It's crazy that that's normal to us. So now that I come along and I'm just rapping about stuff like loving each other, I'm rapping about real life and how to overcome challenges, I'm considered different. And I'm considered, so I really think we've been hypnotized for about 35 years now in hip hop to think that what's right is wrong and what's wrong is right. So I think I'm just being myself, bro. If I was up here rapping like I was some killer or like I was some drug dealer, my parents, who you see behind me, they would be very embarrassed because they ain't raised me like that.
One of the things that actually makes you unique is the fact that you not only are you going to rap about what you live, but you're also going to call to light the people who are out there who are doing it. And that's kind of really where, at least for myself, one of the first things I saw that you were bringing to light why they don't use their influence a little bit better than what it is.
There you go.
So that to take that stance, to stand 10 toes down on that's kind of bold, man. So is that just who you are? That's just how you were raised?
I mean, yes, because there's been many times in life where I felt like, dang, I should have called something out, but I was too afraid that I was gonna upset somebody or upset the system. But sometimes the system and people need to be upset so they could see the error in their ways, man. We misleading people with our influence. It's ironic that this is called the Power of Influence Awards. You feel me? There's power in influence.
Yes, sir.
So when you have influence, you should understand what that power is, and you can either use that power or abuse that power. When I see people abusing that power and misleading the masses, that right there, that's something that I'm like, I can't be silent about that. So what I call it is, you gotta make righteous noise. They want us, if we stand for something positive, they want us to be quiet. They want us to turn a blind eye to a bunch of foolishness and a bunch of death and destruction that's being glorified. Man, I can't go for that, man.
So how do you walk with that kind of boldness every day? Like, how would you encourage more people to maybe follow the path that you walk for, the righteous path?
Yeah, so I think that we have to prove to people that peace and positivity is profitable and that it's rewarding. Because nobody want to hear you saying, man, you should live like this, or we should put God first, if they feel like, man, living like that, like what come along with that? What come along with that is a level of peace, a level of clarity, a level of achievement that feels like I'm not having to sell my soul to make it. So I'm winning an award today, and I think it's important that people see me winning these type of awards, not because it's like, oh, give D1 all the props in the world, but just so they could see that it's rewarding to try to do things the right way. And I'm not perfect at all. But one thing that somebody will never take away from me is that I literally understand the power of my platform, and I never want to lead people in the wrong direction with my influence. So that's it, bro. Once people see that, if you had a choice between could I make $1 million by being a man of God, being real, being righteous, and being relevant, or make $1 million by misleading people so that they go to hell, glorifying murder, disrespecting women? Which one would you choose? Every time, 10 out of 10 people will be like, I'd rather choose that route where I don't have to have ops. I don't have to be scared every day that somebody in the streets see me. Man, when people have a choice, they're gonna choose the right path almost every time. But we gotta let them see that the right path still has rewards to it, because we all human beings and we wanna feel validation, and we wanna feel, it's normal to wanna feel validation for what it is you do, you feel me? But we just gotta show people that you can get validated and you can get elevated by being righteous.
You hear that? You can get everything that you want doing things the right way, man. I appreciate that message, man, and thank you for being who you are, bro.
Absolutely, thank you, brother.